Ladies and gentlemen, this is a K1 Rules bout held in the men's 145-pound division. Introduciendo la esquina roja, azul, representando Warriors Nation, presentando Hurling y Collado. Introduciendo la esquina roja, representando Rigoro Gym, presentando Julio Primetime Segarra.
Huge cheering section.
This place is feeling electric right now.
Like we said, the people's main event.
I've actually, back whenever I was fighting a lot more often, I used to do a lot of boxing sparring with the pro and amateur boxers out of Church Street under Moises, famous Moises from Mendez and Church Street. And I recognized a couple cornermen in here today for this fight. They used to bring in some of their ladies to spar with me, and I have a feeling I know what the hands behind each of these gentlemen is going to look like. I think we're going to see some really nice flurries.
Here we go, 3 2-minute rounds, 145-pound. Agreed upon weight. Segarra out of the red corner, Collado out of the blue.
2 southpaws, Liam. How often do you see that?
There you go. And again, a K1 rules match. There's no clinching. It is all action as we go. This is the match everyone's wanted to see. These two guys have been circling this division for a long time, like two planets with a gravitational pull, bringing them together. They're colliding here tonight for us.
Erling landing some knees early on in the fight. Big hooks from Julio right now. Wow, another beautiful knee from Erling. I think those are going to do damage. That's like pouring water in the basement. It weighs your opponent down. Uh-oh. Drop to a knee. He says he was hitting the back of the head, but I'm not sure I didn't see it.
That's an early count there now for Collado. He's down a point in this round now, and knowing Segarra as a fighter, he's only going to be more pumped up as this goes. Nice left hook for Segarra lands. Nice knee for Collado.
Big punches. Julio's feeling it right now. Erling's guard is so forward in front of his face that it's no surprise that a punch snuck around this glove and hit him on the back or on the side of the ear.
Another left did there as well.
Wow, big uppercut and hook exchange.
We got a boxing match breaking out the kickboxing fight.
I kind of said something to that effect right when this fight started. There are some great boxing coaches in both of these guys' corners.
You can see Segarra launching into each of these shots. Ooh, solid uppercut from Collado.
I love those knees. Julio checks the clock after that knee. Another one from Erling.
Segarra's chin was wide open there and Collado landed.
Neither of them are backing down. What an exchange.
Wow, 3-round fight. They are getting right to it. They're not wasting any time.
Goodness. I'm surprised both of them ate all of those punches and kicks.
Yeah.
Nobody, I mean, we did see Erling need to take a knee, but it was almost calculated. It didn't seem like he fell down. It seems like he felt that impacted me. I need a minute to have my feet underneath me. He took the 8 count, and he came back with his guard up high. He was ready to go right after that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Great job.
Do you think momentum is shifting in either direction right now?
I think Collado started bringing it back in his side towards the end of the round there,
Yep.
but Segarra had it early on, and
With that 8 count, you have to account for the judges taking that into consideration on the scorecards.
you know, with the amount of power both these guys are throwing, it could shift at any moment again.
I love the uppercuts that we're seeing out of Erling. His uppercuts are so crisp and tight, and in kickboxing you have the opportunity to throw those really tight hooks and uppercuts because you don't have to worry about elbows coming your way.
Yep.
So they're able to open themselves up for those round punches that are beautiful, and I think both of these guys are taking advantage of it with their tight boxing tonight. Ooh, kick exchange off the bat.
Segarra out of the red corner, Collado out of the blue.
Long punches from Erling. He's investing in that knee so much.
What do we tell you? The people's main event. This is what they want to see. They're here for the action. These guys are delivering.
My stomach hurts. I think I'm holding my breath. Goodness gracious. At this weight class, to see this many punches and kicks thrown in a single round is incredible. Do you know, I mean, for those of you watching at home, the shape that you have to be in, not only to eat all of these shots, but to throw them is insane. These are high caliber athletes.
Now, after this fight, Segarra told us he is planning on going pro, and Collado is planning to focus on the MMA aspect after this. So, I'm telling you, this was destined to be these two guys meeting under the bright lights of MSG.
You know, whenever I think about what these guys are risking to exchange like this, it's incredible. Just to throw a simple light jab, you have to break your guard and open yourself up. So imagine the risk it takes to throw these huge, big punches that you load up on like these guys are, but they aren't daunted at all. They're throwing them off 4, 5, 6 punches at a time, breaking their guard.
Oh,
wow.
Knockdown goes for Collado.
He scored it back, and in a very similar fashion. Almost a calculated break coming in.
We are even in the fight, folks.
Wow, that was a beautiful exchange.
This is what people want to see. Beautiful shot left for Segarra. Collado coming in with his own knees.
Julio's head is getting whipped around with those shots, but he keeps coming back with one of his own. His body is so tough. Eating those knees is crazy.
Both of these men, Puerto Rico in the right gloves, Dominican Republic in the blue.
This is what MSG was made for, moments just like this. So much is on the line in every single punch.
They called this the Infosys Theater. I think they need to rename it after this fight for both these guys.
I can't believe we're lucky enough to get a third round of this fight. Can you imagine that it would go this long after the way that they started this off?
This was shaping up to be another fight like the last one, where somebody was getting put to sleep early. But with these two warriors in front of each other, that is not happening. They are going to town. Third and final round. You know this round's going to be crazy.
Oh, they've already risked it all, and now they really know they have no more time left.
This is it. You got to leave it all in there. This is the last round of both of their amateur kickboxing careers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Segarra's going pro. Collado's going to MMA. This is it. MSG. This is the place to do it. You got nothing to lose. Let it all go.
So many fans for each of them, too. They know their moms are in the crowd, their dads, everybody that raised them and invested in them being able to train and start their careers off. There's so much resting on this exact moment.
Putting everything they love on the line in front of everyone they love. Here we go, folks. Good display of sportsmanship there. This is about to be the wildest 2 minutes you can
Make
imagine.
some noise. Third and final round.
Segarra blue corner, Segarra red corner, Collado blue corner. Solid right hand for Collado lands first. Segarra on the inside with the kick.
Picture perfect uppercut lands as he pushes him up against the ropes.
They're right in front of us now. The sweat flying off onto us. We don't even mind. It's just such entertaining.
Huge punches. Somebody's bleeding. I see it on the cheek of both fighters, actually.
Segarra with the overhand right coming to Collado. Beautiful right hook.
They've traded positioning on the ropes 3 or 4 times already. They're both getting their opportunities to land the big shots. Oh, those knees are starting to show. I'm seeing Julio's elbows drop after those knees as to say, I need to protect my body now.
Collado leading in, nice uppercut to a knee. Continuing to go to the head, Segarra coming alive again. Segarra coming back.
Big knee again there for Collado.
Last minute remaining. Who wants this more?
Nice uppercuts.
Low kick for Collado from the outside. Segarra returns with 2.
How are they not out of energy? There's so much in their tank.
40 seconds left now.
Nice tight hook. Julio steps back to catch his breath, get his hands up high.
We're going to take a big look at the clock there. 27 seconds left. Segarra winging away.
They've both been hurt, but they both know that they've hurt each other.
One knockdown here wins the fight for either side.
Big knee again for Erling and a right hook. Julio's checking the clock a little too much for my liking.
Collado taking advantage, landing some knees. Segarra coming upstairs. 10 seconds left.
There's
this crowd is alive.
Nothing to lose. Julio's hurt. His elbows are up against his body.
Wow, Collado finished that round just like he wanted to. What a battle. That lived up to the hype. The people's main event, ladies and gentlemen. I present with you the first potential fight of the night, in my opinion. Both of these guys, what a effort.
Who did enough? Who did enough?
It all came down to that third round. We're gonna see how the judges score it. Seeing the action there just as it finished. Segarra finishing it, winging those punches. Collado angling around. Oh my God, that is the kind of fight that we woke up this morning to see, folks.
Goodness gracious.
We want to give a special shout out, thanking everybody on WarriorsCup.tv. For more action like that, you can see our back catalog at youtube.com/@WarriorsCup and youtube.com/@RFC Promotions_. Follow us online at WarriorsCup_3PP and at RFC.promotions. You follow LG at LG.PANNELL and me at Liam Talks Fights. Thank you, everybody, so much for tuning in today for this momentous event. That fight really sums up. I mean, two New York kids in there battling it out. Let's see how the judges score that.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 2-minute rounds, we go to discuss the scorecard for our decision. With the winner by unanimous decision, coming out of the blue corner, Erling Collado.
That was a tremendous fight for both guys. That goes to show you, it all came down to that third. Everything you got and everything you sacrificed for comes down to 2 minutes, and that's it.
Yeah, a lot of times when there's a knockdown, you have to account for the judges scoring that round as very likely a 10-8 round, meaning that you're 2 points behind. But then we saw that they ended up tying up at the end of the second round. Both of them had scored a knockdown at that point, kind of evening the playing field, and you have to know, whoever walks out the victor of this round walks out the victor of this fight.